Good afternoon and welcome to number one sports ground for the Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League A-grade grand final. Shortland have just taken the field. See them out there on the two blues. Just had the B-grade grand final. It's been a cracking day here of Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League. And Dudley just getting the chocolates in B-grade. It's a very good, warm afternoon. Welcome to Dave.
Hey Paul, how are you?
Very good, mate. As Fingal Bay just come out onto the field. It's going to be a cracking match, this one.
Yeah, mate. Should be. There we go. There we go.
Just having problems with the microphone.
Yeah, didn't know what mic I had. Yeah, mate. Yeah. So, Fingal Bay coming out onto the field now, as you see Dudley tearing into their team song, but unlucky to the Bears and. The other teams that haven't got the W today, but yeah, should be a cracking game, this Fingal Bay and Shortland. Shortland have got a lot of experience in their starting team, and I can't wait. This will be a cracker.
Well, we'll go through the teams. Fingal Bay first. Denham Glasson at fullback. Matt ICU on the wing with Nathan Dover, Rob Bryant and Jake Redmond in the centres. Isaac Upton at 5'8", Mitch Wilton at halfback. The front rows are Adam Hodson and Cameron Scully. The hooker is Liam Dooley. The second rows are Bowden Earl and Jared Dimer. And the lock forward is Ben Schneider. On the bench, we've got Perry White, Bradley Campbell, Reece York, Nathan Salemo, Nick Arena and Richard Archer. I'll get you to read out the Shortland.
Shorty, yep, no worries. So righto, at fullback we have Matty Redmond. The wingers are Dan Carlton and Jason Yields. In the centres, Steve Cook, Sam Armstrong. In the halves, Richie Brock and Tamana Tahu. That's right, Mr. Internationalist. He's playing for Shortland. Up front, we have Cole Clark and Luke Storwart with Chrissy Marlborough in at hooker. In the back row, we have Richie Faulkner, Kai Howarth. 13's Michael Edmonds. 14, and the bench is Todd Harvey, Brendan Baldock, Steve Wharton, Daniel Ross, and Andrew Carruthers.
And we're underway in the 2017 Grand Final, and it's Stollett who takes the first hit up, and he's met by about three Fingal Bay defenders. LeBrock at dummy half, gives it to Howarth. He's upended. It's a good start from Fingal Bay in defence.
Yeah, they're ripping in. Their speed of the line's pretty good. Cole Clark has a tough hit up. He's known for that. Cole, he's probably played, over 150 first grade games for Western Suburbs, so he's a good quality player.
That's Marlborough at dummy half. Gives it to LeBrock. It's gone out to the halfback Tahu. It's a bit interesting saying that name.
How cool Tahu. Is it calling it? Yeah.
It is Tahu at halfback too. That's Redmond at dummy half. Makes a little scamper, about 2 metres you could say. Just feeling their way into things here, Shortland. It's not a bad set of six getting over halfway. LeBrock goes to the air.
Wow.
Torpedo.
It's going to bring rain.
It is. Denham Glasson has just dropped it. And you can forgive him for that.
I just would have let it. You give him an A for having a crack at trying to get it, but that was swirling. That was a big bomb from Richie LeBrock.
So, perfect chance here for Shortland early on in the contest. Look at that crowd in the background. That'll be all the Shortland Devils faithful.
Yeah, they'll all be back at Shorty Pub later on tonight too, drinking blue drinks.
Yeah, whatever happens, win, lose or draw, they'll all be back at Shorty Tavern for sure. So Tahu feeds the scrum. He wouldn't have done that too many times in his career. That's Armstrong with the ball. So Marlborough just pushes LeBrock out of the way. Here's Stollett, his second hit up of the match. So about 15 out from the Fingal Bay line. They go to the right side. LeBrock again. That's Tahu. Inside pass. That's Faulkner. So Tahu at dummy half. LeBrock. Inside pass to Edmonds. So something brewing here. We'll wait and see. Here's Clark. Gets away from one. Still going. 2 metres short. Marlborough at dummy half. He can go himself here. He's got to be over.
Oh, he's saying it's knocked on.
Knocked on. Oh, jeez.
What about the ref's hair?
I'm just thinking that.
That's a bit leery for a referee, isn't it?
Isn't it? Not sure who the referee is for today's match, but yeah, it's a nice looking hairdo. I wonder if he went to Barbershop 2285.
He might have. I think Looks like a nice little fade into a man bun.
Here we go. It's a scamper from dummy half as Brian. He played halfback in the B-grade grand final last year. It's Dooley at dummy half now. Looks like Bowden Earl playing in the back row. Had a strong games. Jared Deemer. Dooley again at dummy half. Good strong run there. Upended. Oh, he's lost the ball. That's a referee called. Knock on. So Shortland get another chance.
Not a bad result there. It'd be a little bit daunting having that hit up and you're seeing Tamanatari in front of you.
Yeah,
The very strong man. I've had a few gym sessions at Cardiff Balance when he was living in Australia earlier on and before he went overseas for his coaching. And he's just, he's a very strong man for his age still. He's definitely still got a lot of it, Paul.
What do you do? Do you sledge him or just let him go? Because
Nah.
he can put a hit on you.
Oh, yeah, mate. I wouldn't know. I'd just be quiet. I was talking to a couple of blokes that are out from Windale, and when they played them, they walloped them, and one of the blokes was actually happy that he got to play against Tamanatari. He goes, oh, he palmed me in the face. How good's that?
As good as an autograph.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's Kai. Oh, no. Chris Marlborough decides to take it himself. I thought he was going to offload that to Howarth, but he decided to take it. Got 3 Bomboras in that tackle. Slow play the ball. And what have we got here? A penalty. So Shortland will get a penalty. And we'll keep the pressure on Fingal Bay. They're doing well to hold them out here so far. They decide to take the tap. Here's Stollart with about his 4th hit up of the match. He's busy early. So they go the left side now. Here's Howarth. He scored a few tries this year for Shortland.
Yeah, most of them, I reckon, have been all off Richie LeBrock's short ball too.
Speaking of LeBrock, he just offloads that to Edmonds.
Just have a look at this right connection here, Paul and viewers. Tamanatari is playing on the inside of his brother-in-law, so watch for that little connection to go.
That was Colin Clark inside. Oh, he's just dummy to himself.
Yeah.
It's Tahu.
But yeah, mate, no, the number 12, Richard Faulkner, he runs probably one of the best lines.
Colin Clark, he's just strolled over. First try of the grand final to Colin Clark. Shortland lead 4-0 with a kick to come. That was all too easy.
He's a crafty player, Paul. Like I said earlier, he's played well over 150 first grade games for Western Suburbs, and he's back playing in Shorty Devils for his 2nd season, and that's just too classy, isn't it? A little bit of footwork, a bit of a dummy. He's a very crafty player, and a little fun fact too. Cole Clark's actually captained Fiji Bardyside back a few years ago. So pretty good accomplishment for a local footy player.
Yeah, it certainly is. Another fact, the last time he played here, he won the grand final in reserve grade, which you would know. Yep,
he certainly did. I'm not sure if they went through undefeated. I don't think they lost many games. He coached that side really well, and yeah, that was a great day. 2014, got to play me first grade NRL grand final, the rural NRL grand final, and got the W. So yeah, it's the first time I've been back here actually.
You wore the headgear back then. Don't wear the headgear anymore.
No. I had to wear the headgear the year after. I had a few hit ups, and I had a couple of little easy ones, and a couple of easy hit ups, and I was seeing stars. So yeah, put the headgear on, and I don't know if it worked, but because I think I was still seeing stars later on in the year.
Well, the conversion was successful. Marlborough kicking it, and it's 6-0 to Shortland. Just over 6 minutes of play gone in this grand final. It's been all Shortland so far. But we know Fingal Bay, they were down 18-0 in the grand final last year, and they come back to defeat West Wallsend in B grade. So early days, don't knock them off, that's for sure. It'll be Dan Colton at dummy half. He'll go for his first run of the match. 3 in the tackle from Fingal Bay. It's Marlborough again. Howarth.
That's a solid carry for the back rower.
Yep, captain coach of Cardiff Cobras last year. Now in the 2 Blues of Shortland. That ball's gone to ground. I think Faulkner dived on it, but it'll be a knock on. And
a chance for Fingal to have their first crack in Shortland's territory. Let's see what they can come up with. I noticed the 6, Isaac Upton, he's played in the Newcastle comp, the Newcastle Rugby League. He's a bit of a crafty player. I think he played at Maitland last year, or maybe the start of this year before he, whether he's moved or not. But yeah.
There it is, the other halfback, Wilton to Isaac Upton, the man we're just talking about. Just about 22 metres out from the Shortland line. Here he goes, Damar again with the ball. Had a good grand final last year. Come off the bench in that one. Dooley at dummy half. Here's Schneider. About 12 metres out from the Shortland line. They'll go the right side. Wilton steps through one. He's got through.
Huge gap. Great
so
tackle.
close.
Who was that? 16.
16. That is
16?
Warburton. Stephen Warburton.
No. It's the prop, actually. Sorry. Luke Stall.
Stoller, number 10. Great tackle.
Was a great tackle.
Fingal Bay's got a penalty and they go back on the tack. This is Earl. Oh, they've almost wrestled him over the line. So Dooley at dummy half. On the left side, that's who we got there in the number 8 there. I couldn't see that. It was Hodson. Sorry about that. Here we go, Wilton. Wilton with the ball now. Out the back to Upton. No, it's Glasson with the ball. Dangerous. Gives it to Matt Isu and he scored. No, forward pass. Well,
Touchy was right there, mate. He was in good position for that. Let's have a bit of a look. He done well, the centre, to get on the outside of his man, or the fullback.
Yeah. Matt Isu scored the first try for Fingal Bay in the grand final of B grade last year. A few nerves out there from both teams. Nerves in the commentary box here as well. It's been a long time since I've grabbed the microphone. So we'll soldier on through it. Here we go. Josh Howarth on the field, younger brother of Kai. Father Chris will be in the crowd somewhere, probably on his 10th 10. That's Warburton there with a hit up. I keep saying Borton. It's Warburton. Who we got there? That looks like Edmonds. Fingal Bay's up pretty quick.
Yeah, they've got really good line speed, Fingal Bay. Their first contact's really good as well. They're getting plenty of numbers in tackles. They're winning the wrestle at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. They're still up. Richie LeBrock, another kick downfield. This one low. Gets in behind the winger. That's Nathan Dover. Carting it forward, and there's 3 Shortland Devils there to meet him. Who we got there? Pretty hard to see the numbers here, side on. I think it was Jack Redmond there taking a hit up. Here's Matt IC. See you. So Fingal Bay slowly grinding themselves back into the contest here. Wilton, short pass. That's number 10, Scully. He's dropped the ball there. Marlborough's on it. And Shortland get the turnover almost on halfway. Tahu. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Carlton at dummy half. Here's Cookie, Steve Cook. And what have we got here? Forward pass from the dummy half. It's a cardinal sin. And both teams have said this. I think there's a few nerves out there still.
Yeah, it's just a tiny little bit scrappy in it. Just a few little concentration errors coming in. Forward pass, bit of a drop ball. I think as the game rolls on a little bit, I think we'll see both teams start throwing the ball around once they're, like what you said, Paul, when their nerves have settled down a bit.
There we go. That's Bryant taking the first hit up. Oh, he's lost the ball. What do we got here? The referee, well, Shortland had it, and the referee said, no, Rob Bryant, you can play the ball.
So number 17 for Shortland, mate, is not Daniel Ross. I know Daniel Ross. He's a short little fella. He's not a 6'6" Islander. So that's not Daniel Ross.
So the coach, Charlie Faulkner, he's thrown us a dummy early.
Yep. I went into the sheds and asked their trainer if there was any change. He goes, no, we're all by the program. Must have thought I was a Fingal Bay manager or something.
Imposter. Yeah. Well, another scrum's going to pack on halfway. We'll try and find out who the number 17 is for Shortland. So Marlborough takes the ball from the scrum, and here is the number 17. Kitted out in the blue headgear. Send us a tweet or a message on Facebook if you know who the number 17 is. Here's Brendan Ballblock.
I don't know his name, but I'm pretty sure it's Chrissy Marlborough's brother-in-law.
Okay.
Maybe and I could be wrong. Maybe it's Napoleon Utai.
So we could just call him Winfield.
Yep, that'll do.
Marlborough at dummy half. They go to the right side now on the Brock. Cuts out Faulkner. It's cut out a couple there. It's Armstrong. Gives that to the winger. That's Howarth on the wing. And Josh Howarth starting in the wing position. They had Jason Newells down, but I'm sure that's Josh Howarth out there on the wing. So Shortland in good position again. 10 metres out from Fingal Bay's line. The Brock. Howarth, he spilt the ball. And we'll have another scrum.
Yeah, a bit unlucky there for Shorty. They've Richie LeBrock and Kai have they've got a really good connection going on. That's their probably go-to play. They seem to score and have a lot of success from a cutout ball with Kai running a tight line. But it's good they're muscling up now, Shorty.
Here we go. It's Matt ICU again, taking another hit up. He's been busy early for Fingal Bay.
He's got manhandled by that number 7.
You don't want to run him. Isaac Upton, a beautiful ball.
Great line too from the centre.
That was Redmond. Upton again. Here we go with Wilton. Short pass there from Earl. It's gone to grounds, picked up there by, I think it's Deemer. Now it's Scully, in fact. Wilton. Looking for a runner. Instead he just takes the ball himself. Well, what have we got here? The referee's given a penalty. So holding on there too long in the tackle. Richie Faulkner. The referee, he's also got a tat in the inside of his arm too. So he's probably the trendiest referee going in Newcastle area.
Might have. You reckon the man that was before us, Tommy Taylor, would suit a man bun?
Yeah, a man bun or a neck tattoo. So Perry White's on the field, number 14 for Fingal Bay. They go the left side. Here we go. That's Scully, and another penalty for offside. So Fingal Bay just getting piggyback downfield here. Here we go again. This is Scully.
Oh,
Hodson, I beg your pardon.
Picked up, folded away like the weekly laundry.
Here we go. It's Wilton. Short pass to Earl. Looked to offload to Scully, but he's taken the ground by LeBrock. Howarth was underneath. He goes centre field. Wilton finds the number 15 for Fingal Bay is Bradley Campbell. So they go the short side. It's Upton. Dances. Gives a short pass away. Gee, he's close there. That's Celino on the field. Upton again with the ball. Little short kick for Wilton. He's going to get there, or has he been beaten by the line?
No, he hasn't got there. Was the ref in a good spot? Let's see if we can get a replay.
Well, Matty Redmond was in a good spot there to just watch that go over the dead ball line. Saw an article this week talk about getting rid of the bunker and just let the players be honest out in the field.
Yeah. Ooh, close. Hard to tell from that angle.
Still 6-0 to Shortland after 16 minutes of play here in the grand final. And we've got another spilt ball. Oh, Tempers afraid in the middle. It's Howarth from Bulldog.
Yes, here we go. This is what I come to see. Bit of lower Hunter rugby league and a bit of a biff.
And Brendan Baldock there, he's a scary man when he screws his face up, but he's actually a kind fella. He's a nice fella. So, Fingal Bay, another chance here. Five grand finals already played today. It's been a massive day here at number 1 Sports Ground. This is Glasson. The Brock down low. Wilton at dummy half. See you. Doing a lot of work for a winger, isn't he, See you?
He is coming in and doing a lot. If there was a quick turnover, I know where I'd be going, Paul. It'd be straight to his edge.
Well, he's running back out there now. That was Hodson with the ball. That's White. Wilton. Looks to give it to Scully. He's dummied and
great
almost.
tackle from
That's Warburton.
16.
With Scully trying to go from dummy half.
Great awareness there from number 12, Richard Faulkner as well.
Shortland
Staying
hanging
alive.
on here. White puts a little kick through on the toe. Oh. What happened there? Redmond
That's
went to kick it.
classy little kick in there. How did he fit through that? Classy bit, nice little nudge into the dead ball, and look at this. Beep. Straight in. Oh, he had a couple of goes. Oh, Matty Redmond. I just noticed his brother, Chad's, just walked up behind us. He's sitting up the back with his missus. I don't know if his missus is there, but he's got his kids. We might get him down here and have a yarn later on.
Yeah. Here we go again. This is Hodson taking a hit up. 30 or just inside the 30-metre zone. Wide at dummy half. This is the 18. That's Salimo.
Andrew Crutch Carruthers is on as well for Shorty.
Wilton inside ball to Bowden Earl. 8 metres out. What can the Bomboras do here? White goes from dummy half. He's going to go himself. He's just burrowing.
He's just there. Great work. Dennis Tapaleo, number 20. Watch him have a run when he gets going.
Going back, that's Scully at dummy half. Wilton finds Upton. Dummies, gives it to, can't see that number there. I think it's Bryant with the ball. Quick play the ball. Upton's got it. Flicks it out the back. That's a try to Fingal Bay.
Oh,
No.
what's he done? He's blown a penalty.
Has he called a forward pass?
I don't know what he's done. He's blown a penalty.
Well,
So he must have knocked on or something, because wouldn't you just play the advantage and he gets a try?
you'd think so. Nick Arena got over the line, but referees called a penalty, so oh well.
He's dead set scored a try, but he's called it for a penalty.
Well, we're back underway again. This is Salimo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Upton at dummy half. There he goes.
Oh,
massive
yes.
hit. Chris Marlborough.
He's doing his laundry again, Marbs. Great shot.
Upton. Wilton. Out the back to Glasson. He's got pace. He's going to get around Richie LeBrock. Is he going to get over? He's got over. I think we've got the first try from Fingal Bay. The referee's having a look. He likes it. The Bomboras are on the board. First try. 6-4 of a kick to come. 20 minutes gone in the A-grade grand final. Well, they had a lot of ball, Fingal Bay. They would have been disappointed if they didn't come up with a try there.
Yeah, they would have, and I think if they don't score there, Shortland just growing confidence. I think Shortland sort of lost possession around the 11-minute mark, and they might have had a set or two in between, but it's really been all Fingal Bay, and the fullback done well here. Skip got on the outside of his opponent, and Richie LeBrock, and he's got up really upset, so he's obviously thinking he's knocked on or something. But well done, Fingal Bay hit back. 6-4 or 6-4 with a kick to come.
Now the wind, it seems to have died down a fair bit now, but the wind should be right behind Rob Bryant here. So I don't want to say it's he shouldn't have any problems with it, but wind behind. And it's really died down out there on the field, so we'll see how he goes. Are we going to be about to see the commentator's curse? Strikes it nicely. It's between the uprights. And
Straight over the Xbox.
So 6-all here in the grand final. Fingal Bay had to come away with something, and they did just that. So if you think the hill's a bit bare on the one side of the field, I can tell you there's a heap of Bombora supporters on this side of the ground. You've got a whole heap of Shortland supporters on the far left of the ground.
Yeah, they're staying well clear of each other, I think.
Just like it's not Wallsend and Windale playing.
Yeah. Oh, that's out.
A great kickoff.
That's a good result for Shorty.
Well, I said about that win, you would not have been able to do that at 11 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, really.
And Marlborough's just flat kick.
Yep.
And it's just gone straight through, and we'll have a line drop out. So it's good return. You see it so much in local footy, the restarts.
Yep.
And, I don't know if it's the teams, they just nod off there for a second. You can be forgiven for it, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's just because when you're in that setup, you're expecting your your half or 5'8", or whoever's in that catching position to sort of catch it, and everyone thinks it's just going to go straight to him, but not the case there.
Sahil fields it. And we've got another number 20 there for Shortland. So
yeah, that's Dennis Tapaleo.
Tapaleo.
Yep. He's a little wrecking ball when he gets going. It'll be hard to handle.
Warburton will go from dummy half. Makes a couple of metres, not much. We get another penalty here.
Number 20 is actually relation to Mark Tafua.
Mark Tafua, there you go.
Yeah, that's his little bloodline connection.
Here's Carruthers, or as you'd like to call him, Crutch.
Yeah, that's Crutch. No one ever calls him Andrew, so we'll call him Crutch.
Marlborough at dummy half. Edmonds inside ball. Now I'm going to struggle all day to say it. Tapaleo.
Yep, that's it. Let's call him Dennis.
The menace, maybe.
Yeah.
Here's Richie LeBrock. Short
yeah,
pass
there's
to
that
Howard.
short ball.
There's 5 in the tackle there for Fingal Bay. So Marlborough, he could go from dummy half here. He almost does, but is that LeBrock?
That is Richie LeBrock.
Richie LeBrock's over.
Oh, he's just taking the front rower's job there.
That was too easy. That was all too easy. I mean, he still had a fair bit of work to do. Richie had a charge on there, but they seemed very short there. I thought Marlborough would have gone himself, but Richie's done the work.
Yeah, no, well, it's a good option there for Marbs to give it to Richie. He seemed to be. I couldn't see it for the pole. I was, we're just looking on the monitor, but he wound up and he'd done that easy.
Sure, the pole. You were checking your phone.
Yeah, I was. There's 3 players that he ran over, and he's got a crafty side, Rich. You look at him there on the screen. Big number 6, and he's got a crafty side with his short ball. He was actually a really good touch player back in his day. So he's got that crafty side of him where he can play a short ball with nice off hands or a long ball and hit his centre or second row on the chest. But then he's got that option too where he just tucks it under his chest and barrels over or has a hard carry. So well done, Richie. He's put the Shortland boys back in front.
Well, Chris Marlborough just to the left of the post. There's the angle. That's a beautiful angle and a beautiful kick.
Straight over.
Well,
never in doubt.
Never in doubt. Well, I don't want to say that or cursing. But Shortland 12, Fingal Bay 6, 25 gone here in the A-grade grand final. Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League.
Isn't it funny how quickly the tide changes? So the Shortland pretty much had the first, you could say 5 or 6 minutes, and then it was, Fingal Bay just starting to try to get back into the game, and they've had a lot of possession for the last 10 minutes. A simple kickoff that's gone out, and they score 6 tackles later or a couple of tackles later.
Well, I said it's my favourite part in rugby league's the restart, to see how many times people can cock it up. And Redmond he has no problem with it.
No, he's not going to drop them ones. Matty Redmond, he's really good under the high ball.
Slow play the ball and we get a penalty. I think it's Earl there just not getting off the tackle player quick enough. So, Shortland again, a full set of 6, 41 out from the Fingal Bay line. Cook will tap it, gives it to Howarth. Good run
straight through the
Howarth.
16. Nice strong carry.
So, Shortland with another big opportunity here. This is Warburton. Gets through a couple. Oh, he's still going. It's a very good run.
Look at the depth of the back line to the right.
They go that way now. Edmonds. Salapow. It's just gone out. Well, it's just gone out the window. And we'll have a scrum. Fingal Bay feed. Glasson picks it up.
Yeah, unlucky there for Dennis Tapaleo, number 20. He obviously thought he had a good bump and had the chance to try to get a little offload away, but yeah, there just wasn't that chance. He'll make up for it. He's a good competitor, Dennis. Talented DJ as well.
Talented DJ.
There DJ Stunt he goes by. He's him and his brother are pretty good on the
mixer.
On the mixer, yeah, real good actually.
On the decks.
Yep. On the decks, yeah, that's what I was looking for.
So slow play the ball there. It's Wilton at dummy half. This is Scully. Had a good grand final last year, Cameron Scully.
Actually, used to do athletics against him. play soccer against him when we'll under 6s, 7s, all the way through to 12s and 13s.
Athletics, how did you do? Yeah, the 800 metre man? Or?
Yeah. I looked like it too back then. I was about 80 kilos as a 6-year-old. I was a shot put discus man. Could throw that, couldn't run.
I was always over at the lolly shop. So the ball goes high. Redmond's going to let it bounce. Well, they all let it bounce. It's picked up by Hodson. And we'll have a handover. So it'll be Carruthers to play the ball. Tahu. Yep, that is Tamana Tahu on your screen, playing for Shortland. Here's Redmond with the ball.
Oh, nice footwork.
It's Dan Carlton from dummy half, goes for a run. I think he was the team mascot last year, Dan Carlton.
Was he?
Dressed up as a red devil.
Yeah.
Here's Josh Howarth, met by Schneider and Wilton. Now Stollart back on the field. Mulra, they go the right side. Here's Edmonds.
That's a good carry. I think they missed that. I think Shortland missed that. I think they missed Cole Clark and the 10. The 10's just gone back on as Richie puts up another swirling torpy. They've let it go.
I'd let it bounce too. Glasson's got a bit of work to do back there. He's picked it up well in the end. He cuts straight through. Ducks under a high shot. He's still going. He gets up 35 away. That's a great run from Glasson. Calls for a quick play the ball, and Suyu comes in for another hard run.
Yeah, I'm not sure, and they get a penalty. Paul, I'm not sure who the person was, the defender was, the Shortland defender. I don't know if it was 13 or Kai when they've put up that bomb, but he just ran out, straight out of the line, trying to put a big shot on, and that caused the gap where, and, instead of just taking it easy, making the tackling the fullback at the 10, Fingal Bay are now on the, 50-metre line from a penalty. So, Shortland, I think you just got to play a little bit smarter. I think they've definitely got strike power to score some more points, but they just got to play a little bit smarter.
Yeah, probably was Edo. He's can get a bit fiery out there on the field.
Yeah.
I think he got Simbi 9 times last year for Carter.
Oh, mate. Look, and you want your players to play with that passion, but, it's good to have the, speed of the line and everything, but, yeah, you just make that tackle. As we see your mate in the background having a scuffle.
That's White. He's bumped away from the tackle.
I'll tell you what, he done well there. That was Tahu.
Here we go. That's Redmond. It's another Redmond for Fingal Bay. No relation to Matt Redmond from Shortland. Perry White goes to the short side, then decides to go back to Upton. That's Welton. He spilt the lollies.
He's dropped the cold.
The Brock's there to pick it up. Here we go with Steve Cook.
I think that's his first touch, mate, coming in off his edge.
He did one early, Steve Cook.
Oh, yeah.
He's all quality, all his runs.
My bad.
A veteran.
Yeah. I was talking to a mate earlier, and he said, Steve Cook was a really talented junior coming through Central Charlestown.
Yeah, I think Ian Spruce, one of the photographers out there, he coached him in the lower grades.
Yeah, right.
Marlborough. Now from dummy half, straight down the throat of Dover.
Oh, met well by Crutch.
Yeah. Warburton over the top
Andrew
there
Carruthers.
as well.
Need some help.
So it's Upton. Here it is, Bowden Earl. Just met there by Edmonds and Stollart. Slow play the ball. White goes to the right side. It's Wilton. Inside pass to Schneider.
Oh, nice.
Heavy
13.
contact. And we got a penalty.
Michael Edmonds.
Just got a little push there and turned around. I just remember last year, Carter playing Windale. He headbutted Nathan Taylor's fist about 10 times.
Yeah.
And after that, he never went near Nathan Taylor again.
Yeah. It's funny when you headbutt people's fists, how it sort of puts you away a little bit.
It is going to get me later on for sure. Dobbed him in. It's another penalty for Fingal Bay. Here we go. That's Hodson.
There's a facial for him. I think if I was Charlie Faulkner and seeing this, I think I might bring him for 5 minutes before half time and just get him to regather himself just a little bit, because he's obviously got a good carry and a tough player, but he's given some penalties away.
And Schneider going back in field, so they're sort of not going one out, but they keep coming back in field, Fingal Bay. Here's Upton now. What can he do? Does that little dance, passes it into Tahu, and we'll have a scrum. And it will be a Fingal Bay feed.
Yeah, I think 5'8" seems to be targeting Tamana a little bit. He's playing a lot of short balls around, directing that tee. I don't know whether it's like the angle from here and it's at either Tahu sort of singling him out, one in, out, one inside, outside of his shoulders. But yeah,
maybe it's the other way. Tahu's targeting him.
Yeah,
we know he's a class player up
there. Yeah, and look, it seems to be working for him. So he's had some success there, Isaac Upton.
We might get that later on.
Yeah.
Now we've got a penalty.
Yeah, we've got another penalty. He's
Sorry about that, viewers. I'll try and keep this PG. Here's Schneider. Dancing around.
So there's. I reckon he's going to go here. This 13's going to the bin.
Oh, the face slap there. Solid's involved. It's Perry White there, the 14. Just seeing if that stubble is attached to his chin. Not much. Not like the Glendale Cardiff game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the ref sends him here. The last 5 minutes, his 13's been given a facial in every tackle. He's a couple of head eyes. Just calm down, mate. I know you're passionate about playing in the grand final, but if he gets sent here, he's gonna leave your team short. Yep, as it goes. Yep.
So Michael Edmonds gets 10 in the bin. 6 out from half time, so this is a perfect opportunity for Fingal Bay. And unfortunately, we've seen that plenty of times before.
Yeah. Like I said, mate, you don't want these players to, put their passion away or not play without it, but you've just got to control it, I had a lot of the same dramas when I was younger. He's coming off and he's flipping the bird to the supporters, but mate, you like that character about someone, but it's just got to be controlled. Controlled aggression, is going to do a lot more damage than a couple of facials.
Short pass there. That was to Scully from Wilton. Looked like there was something on down there. Upton at dummy half. Dangerous. We go back inside. Wilton finds Schneider. He gets that ball away. Could be dangerous for the Devils. 5 out from the line. They go to the short side again through Upton. Throws a long ball out there. That's Dover. And Fingal Bay's got their second try. It is a try. Solabrook appealing for a forward pass, but the referee gives it. And Fingal Bay score their second. It's 12 points to 10 with a kick to come.
Yeah, what a lovely, nice little ball that was. He's definitely controlling the team, Isaac Upton, and he's showing a lot of class in this game so far. Look at that, just a nice little loop over there. Fullback's in with his centre, which isn't a bad thing. Straight on the chest, and it's try time.
Okay, you're the coach at half time, Charlie Faulkner. What do you say to Edmonds?
Oh, mate, look, it's just as simple as calm down. Yep. He obviously plays with a lot of passion, and you can see he's throwing his body into some contact, but just calm it down a bit, turn the notches down a little bit, control it, put it in the right areas. An aggressive tackle around the ribs is just as effective as around his his upper body. Not his chest. I mean, not his jaw, his chin, his nose.
Strikes it nicely, but it's waved away. So it remains 12 points to 10. Shortland over Fingal Bay. We've got about 4 minutes remaining. Just for the viewers, the clock. It's not stopping it, we believe. So we may have a little bit of injury time. It's a bit like soccer.
Oh, don't compare us to soccer.
we just don't have the man with the clock to wave it around. So that's the only comparison of soccer I'll make today.
Yeah, good thinking.
Unless there's a dive later on.
Oh, mate, we see plenty of them in league.
Brock gets us underway.
That's another wobbly one.
It certainly was, and that's Wilton. Gives that away. I think that's Bowden Earl taking the hit up there. So we've got a tight contest here. Suyu takes it forward.
Swinger's going good. The number 2, he's playing well. He's coming in and helping his team out a lot, get him onto the front foot.
So it's Upton again, out the back. That's the number 19. That's Arena for Fingal Bay. Upton goes to short side. They like going on the short side here, the Bomboras. Dover goes, oh, I thought he was going to dummy half, but it's Arena, and he'll just take it up for a hit up. No runners there. West Ballboy there in the background. Is that Wilton? Yes, it is. He puts it on the toe down there. It's going to be Josh Howarth to field that. There's a crossfield. Gets out of the tackle of Dimer and also Wilton, but then he's just met front on by the two big boppers. Redmond at dummy half. This is Carlton. Schneider lifting in the tackle, but there's nothing wrong with that. Redmond again at dummy half. Goes for a bit of a run. Getting up quick.
Offload. No.
Here's Warburton.
Oh, the prop with a scoot. Danny Wick style. Well done. Oh, penalty. No.
They're walking a bit Shortland here, aren't they? Here's Marlborough. Just gets them over halfway here. Even though they're walking, it's a pretty good set.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, mate. They've pretty much dawdled, up the field to.
Oh, that's another wobbly boot from Richie LeBrock, but.
Yeah, mate. They've waddled their way up there. And now they're defending on their 20. You don't see that in good sets.
It's Glasson with the ball. Wilton at dummy half. Here's Scully. Is it Scully? No, it's Dover. He won't like that, me getting confused with a winger. So go out to Upton. He's got space to move. Good tackle around the legs there. I'm not sure who that was. Carruthers. Here we go. Good run from Glasson from dummy half. Gets over halfway, and we've got a penalty. So offside again, Shortland. The Brock will just slow things down and have a chat to the ref. No, the ref tells him to go away. So we're in the last minute before half time. Another try here will be crucial.
Yeah, they really need to stick it out here, Shorty. Nothing silly. Nice, clean tackles. Get it, go into half time with a 2-point lead.
That's Scully taking it forward.
And a good start there with Crutch. Good tackle, mate.
Perry White still at dummy half. He's been on for the majority of this first half. Dooley on the bench. Slow play the ball. It's Wilton looking for a runner. He finds Glasson. Almost gets through the tackle of Cook and LeBrock. Carlton come in there to help out as well. It's Brian at dummy half. Wilton. He's the big 16. That's Reece York. Around the hair. There's Perry White. Good scamper from dummy half. They've got numbers out here. CU just strolls over, and Fingal Bay get their third try of the match, and they'll lead at half time. 14-12, kick to come. Who would have thought of this?
Yeah, some nice little passage play there. I think the hooker jumps out, engages the A, B and C defenders, and they sort of don't really move up to him and allowed him to skip along a little bit further and pick up his fullback, or the centre, sorry. The centre's just an easy catch and pass.
Definitely targeting that edge of Cook and LeBrock out there.
Yeah. And mate, it's probably a smart move if you've got a speedy fullback. I was asking a few of the Shortland boys before they went into the sheds if who was their danger man. They said the one's really fast, so they obviously know what's going to happen. They're trying to defend it, and they're trying hard. Shortland, probably doesn't help that they're one man down either. So I think the coach would be really disappointed with the 13, spending a couple of minutes in the bin.
Yep, 2 tries while you're off. It's not acceptable in any game. Here's Bryant, almost on the touchline. Strikes it well. It's just going to go
just
to the right. So that's half time. Fingal Bay 14 leads Shortland 12 in the A grade Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League Grand Final. You're watching this live coverage here on Bar TV. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with the second half. Welcome back to the second half here of Bar TV, the A-grade Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League Grand Final. Fingal Bay coming out onto the field. I'm Paul Arundel, joined alongside him. We've got Dave Dryden. How did you see the first half?
Yeah, mate, it was a pretty decent standard, 14-12. Just got a little bit scrappy there, and what I found compared to other grades is that it's a lot of twists and turns. The tide changes a lot with these sort of games. So, mate, first half was pretty good. I think Shorty had, the upper hand in the first 10 minutes. Fingal Bay come back. Shorty scored again, and then Fingal Bay come back and scored 2 quick tries at the end of the half on the back of the 13. Michael Edmonds being sent to 10. So mate, not a bad standard. Grand final, you like them nice and tight. The refs playing a big part. I think he's blowing a fair few penalties. I think if he lets it sort of flow a little bit better, mate, the standard, as long as it's not, knock-ons and stuff like that, I think if he lets it flow a little bit better, it'd be better to watch for the viewers at home.
Well, here come the Shortland Devils after the second half, only down by 2. I think Edmonds has still got about 3 minutes to serve in the bin, so it'll be interesting to see if he comes back out or if Coach Charlie Faulkner gives him the Koninger.
Yeah, and I was talking to Chatty Redmond, the fullback's brother up the back, and West first grader as well. He was the one that he pointed out that Cole Clark, the front row for Shorties, he went off the back injured. So if that's the case, that's a really big loss. I think if it is, I reckon Coach Charlie Faulkner would have been going up to his number 7 on the screen there and just saying, mate, we need you a little bit involved, a little bit more. Just get your hands on. Just be that danger. I'm sure you'll attract a lot of defenders if he's.
That's it. And Todd Harvey's out there on the field now.
Yep. Congratulations, Toddy. 100 first grade games, mate, for Shortland. Well done, mate.
And we're back underway the second half. And Fingal Bay will lug this out of their own territory. That's Bowden Earl. Quick play, the ball there. Glasson's got space to move, but Howarth's there to wrap him up.
Good wrestle.
Dooley back on the field there at dummy half. So it seems to be a ploy for Fingal Bay that Dooley will play the first 20 and then White comes on.
just man, look at him, he's laughing too. He's having a smile. He's having heaps of fun out there.
Oh, it's a good cut-out pass. Dover's got no room to move.
Yeah, great pressure. Great pressure from the inside from Shortland. They've done come out from half-time and, made it pretty clear that it's not going to be an easy game for them, Tamana's manhandling the 13, and then, the first time that they have a shift there, their winger makes good contact and they got plenty of inside support. So, thumbs up for Shorty.
Just looking at the jerseys there, that wind's turned around. It's now going right to left on your screen.
So you reckon it's changed, late change to suit Fingal Bay?
Yeah. Maybe it's a Bombora storm. So LeBrock at dummy half. Fine Stollart.
Some good meters there from the prop.
That's a very good run.
Needs to get up quick, but.
So Harvey in at dummy half. They'll go the short side. This is Howarth, Kai Howarth.
Just on the 14, Todd Harvey. Watch him. If he picks his moment right and he can scoot, he's got speed to burn, the little fella. He's real fast. He's pretty elusive. He's hard to tackle because he's so small on the ground.
Yeah. Unlike LeBrock. Here's Tahu now. Gets away from a couple, straightens up, almost through. Looks for the off. He gets the offload to Redmond. Redmond cuts back inside now. Schneider, missed tackle. Redmond's still going. He gets just onto the 10-metre line.
That's exactly what the coach wants him to do, I reckon. That's exactly what Shorty need.
Here's Harvey. Short side again. Howarth's over. He's just got to get the ball down. He's got it down, or has he lost it? Referee says no. Well, that's the second chance Shortland's had, and they've dropped the ball over the line.
Be interesting if he's dropped it or he's raked it.
Here we are on the
so there's a lot of ball, there's a lot of hands over the ball. You can't really see it from our view, but Jesus, this number 2.
And I see you.
Matt, I see you.
I hope we pronounce that right at home. Send us a message on Facebook or on Twitter. If I've got that wrong, I apologise in advance. This is Hodson.
Wonder if he's related to Terence, half relation to Terence.
May well be.
Just a half relation, Terence C.
Here's Dooley. Hello to the CU family. Here we go, Glasson. Almost through, collared by Howarth.
Oh,
And he's lost it out the back. Referee said play on. Here we go with CU again. Half-brother of Terence. Pearling for a penalty. They're not going to get it from the referee. Dooley at dummy half. That's Wilton. Upton runs to the line, gets through the line, and he's going to go next to the post. That's the Bombora's 4th try of the afternoon. Fingal Bay 18, Shortland 12, and kick to come.
Yeah, we identified him earlier, Paul. Very crafty little player. And I don't know, there's the bloke on his right, Isaac Upton, he seemed to be giving a bit of lip to Tomato. I wonder if he's being cheeky. But, you know, well done there.
Got around Faulkner.
Yeah, just got on the outside of Richard Faulkner, and, you know, T was looking at the outside of his, you know, the man in front of him, and a little show and go, and he went through. So, you know, credit to him. Classy play. He's definitely the little general of the Bombers side.
Thought that was that magpie back for a second. He's been swooping us all day. So Brian pretty much in front here. He should get it. Unbelievable start for Fingal Bay here. Colin Clark's just wandered back out onto the field, or out from the dugout. So hopefully...
Yeah, he's not going back on, mate. He's...
Well, Bryant kicks a goal. It's Fingal Bay 20, Shortland 12. Yeah, he doesn't look...
He's very ginger, isn't he?
Number 8 for Shortland. That's a massive blow.
Yeah.
So, Shortland down by 8. Still plenty of football left in this game. But, Fingal Bay, they're just doing everything right at this stage. So they've all had problems with the kicking tee today. Well, false start. We're underway. So it's down in towards the sun. That's a good catch, looking into the sun there.
That's a strong wind, because Richie LeBrock's got a big boot on him, and that's gone 25 metres, 30 metres max.
As we said, the wind's turned around here at number 1 Sports Ground. That's Schneider. Saw a 40-20 in Ladies League tag this morning.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Could be the first one in the world.
Yeah.
Certainly the first one, maybe, that I've seen. Dooley at dummy half. It's Wilson. This is the number 10, that's Scully. Here we go again with Wilson. We got there, that's Bowden Earl, wrapped up there from Harvey, and Richie Faulkner over the top. Edmonds back out in the field to help out. Here's Upton again, he's coming into his own here. 19, that's Arena.
He's lost that.
So, Shortland have to carry this out of their own 20. Oh, and a bad mistake from Warburton. It's not going right for Shortland at the moment. And pats on the back from Fingal Bay.
Yeah, you can just tell the body language, can't you?
Certainly can.
That's a pretty simple miss. Concentration error that needs to be. You know, you just can't do that in grand finals. You know, and he's done the right thing in trying to get back there and have that first tough carry. You know, give him 10 out of 10 for that. But, you know, simple catch.
So they go the right side. Upton finds Glasson. Try to shut him down. He's got through. He's still going, Glasson. He's got a couple of beat, but there's Devils there in defence. Wilton at dummy half. Goes himself. He's over. Underneath the posts. Mitch Wilton. 5th try to Fingal Bay. It's 24-12 with a kick to come. That was all too easy. What is going on there from from Shortland, I should say? Yeah,
mate, I'm not sure. Can we get a replay? That just seemed too easy.
Hands on heads there from the Devils. We'll see it here on the replay.
Yeah, I can see what the players are talking about. Matty Redmond was that first marker, and the player from the play before has sort of engaged in him and taken him out essentially, which let the hooker have a free scoot. Scored an easy try.
Well, the Bombora fans to our right, they're going off.
Hey, they'll be loving it. Big bus trip on the way back home too.
No, Gareth, our rugby caller, he's over the back at number 2. He reckons the sea breeze will go off tonight.
Yeah.
The Bomboras.
Yeah.
Still plenty of footy left though.
I can see Cole Clark up on his foot, trying to, just I don't know, something, just try to loosen it up, or he seems to be eager to test it out.
Bryant makes no mistake with the goal. It's now 26-12 to Fingal Bay.
Definitely not over, mate. It's definitely not over. I think Shortland have got a lot of strike power. They've got classy halves. They've got a good fullback. They've got a strong ball carrier in Cook. They've just got to stick D. They've just got to stick really tight in defence.
Well, we're back underway again now. Good run from Hodson. Very good run from Hodson. Over that 20-metre line. Here's Arena from dummy half, making a bit of a scoot. We're back underway here. That's the third tackle, just short of halfway.
That's better.
Dooley goes to short side to Schneider.
Nice first contact, 16. I think they call him Pom.
Pom.
The big Pom.
Yeah, he loves his blue drinks, Pom. Here's Welton trying to bust the line. Can't find a way through. So they go to the left side. Upton, little chip down into the corner. He's got a bit of work to do, Josh Howarth, but he just lets it go over the sideline. And,
smart. Nice, smart kick there from Upton. Nice little nudge. Found the grass. He kicks that a little bit harder, and Matty Redmond catches it on the fall, and he's pretty dangerous in kick return. So, great nudge there from Isaac Upton. He's having an outstanding game so far.
He certainly is. Shortland a bit shell-shocked here at the moment. So the scrum goes in. They need to complete a set of 6. That's the main goal here so far.
Yeah, 100%. And look at that strong carry. 3-4 players, quick play the ball.
Here's Carlton going for a scamper from dummy half, just short of the 30-metre line. Here's Redmond, does the same thing. Scully there to wrap him up. Is he trying to milk a penalty there?
Oh, mate, maybe, but the 10s, I think they're going the wrong way, Shortland.
Well, here's Howarth. He's made a break there. He's found Dan Carlton. Doesn't have much room to move down that sideline, but he's made some good metres inside Fingal Bay's 40 now. Here's LeBrock. Warburton. He's met heavily there from Arena. Tries to pop the pass. Now Schneider's picked it up.
That's got to be a knock-on, but...
And we'll have, the referee's... Schneider's. I just try to get my breath back.
Yeah.
Starting to cough. Excuse me.
Yeah, it was just a little, he got away with it there, the 16. He's just take the curry. They've had 3 good, hit-ups. They went down the left, made some good yards, and then, trying to push it past, just tuck it under, mate, play the ball, and then let the outside backs have a go. That's a good tackle there on the big man.
Yeah. Certainly is. There's 3 Fingal Bay boys in there to help him out.
But well done. He got up there. Well done.
Here's Armstrong. Hasn't had much to do in the game, and he almost makes it. Well, he makes a half break, but it's shut quickly. Quick play the ball. Harvey from dummy half.
They've all got to be offside.
Well, at this stage, not.
Yeah.
Well, was he playing the advantage?
Head eye.
Oh, head eye. So they
nice
get the
scoot
result.
there. Yep. Either way, they got a penalty. Well done, Todd Harvey.
Here we go again. Tahu, inside pass to Marlborough. Gets away from one. Gets up to play the ball now. They're about 5 metres out from the line. Here's Tahu again. Runs to the line. Tries to get outside his man, but Hodson shuts him down.
Here's a short ball off Rich LeBrock.
Edmonds. LeBrock. Here it is to Howe. If he juggled it, I think he's over the line. He's not going to be able to get it down. So he's not called to hold up. He's been told to get up and play the ball, as he does now. Goes back to LeBrock. He does a big dummy. LeBrock, he's going to be over. Has he got it
He's
down?
got
Yes,
it down.
He has. Richie LeBrock gets his second of the grand final. Shortland are back in it. Just
There he
under
is.
half an hour to go.
There he is, and the Shortland Devils fans there cheering him on. We said he's got a crafty side of him, Rich LeBrock, and he's thrown a massive dummy. I think I fell for that in the commentary box up here, but like I said, he's crafty. He'll have a dig. He asks questions, and he's rewarded with his effort so far. He's having a good game, Rich.
Yep, that brings them back within 8 with a kick to come. Marlborough. Was he leading point scorer in the NRL a few years ago?
Marlborough,
Yeah.
I think he might have been close to it. If he wasn't leading point scorer, I think he was up there.
Yeah.
Just from trying to think back, I think he might have got injured, which stopped, but I don't know.
Well, there we go. He got the conversion.
He nailed that.
And we're back to a 6-point ball game. So just over about 30 minutes to go. The clock could be a little bit out. So there hasn't been too many stoppages in the second half, so it could be near right. But Shortland are back in it.
They really need to completely set. They need a couple of strong hit ups. Don't look for the offload. And then try to get a nice kick down, find the grass, and then put some pressure on Fingal Bay again.
So we're back underway. Low kick, but it goes down to LeBrock. He'll field that and give that to Warburton. It's getting very dark here at the ground. The lights are on. It's gone out the back. I'm not sure if he tried to offload that or if it got helped out.
Yeah, penalty.
We've got a penalty now. So Shortland get a free ride out of town.
It's just what the doctor ordered, I think. Nice little piggyback out. Oh, they're going to tap it, I think.
Well, he's going to kick to this side. It's pretty hard with this wind. And he's made -1 metres.
That's all right. It shifted him a little bit, but so that might be a plus.
So Harvey gets the restart underway. He's certainly injected something since he's come on.
Good tackle on the big man again.
Still not sure who the big man is, so maybe we should just call him the big man.
Yeah, big man.
Tahu wrapped up. Edmonds at dummy half. He'll go for a run. Needs to redeem himself.
Yeah.
He gets a penalty.
Smart. He obviously heard a call from the ref and quick play, quick tap.
I'll tell you
That
what,
looked high.
Redmond made some good meters here, and Fingal Bay seems to have just switched off a little here.
Yeah. Yep.
Armstrong. Cool haircut there from Armstrong.
It's a bit of a speed strip. Mohawk.
Does the job. Here's Marlborough. So Marlborough's playing like a lock forward position now.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Here's LeBrock. Look for that pass. Short pass to Redmond, but he's grabbed there from, looks like Wilton. There's 4 of them in there in the end to wrap the crafty fullback up.
And there he goes. Here he goes. They've all got to be off.
Yeah, it's hard to tell here on this ground, but they go to the left side again. LeBrock cuts out. He finds Cook. Steve Cook, that is. He's going to get over. Steve Cook's over for a grand final try. And Shortland, they are well back in this game. At 24-22 of a kick to come. And that was just good passing down the left side.
Yeah, and there's, it's all coming off. Richie LeBrock is really starting to put his footprint on this game. And that was just a simple. He didn't even really get a quality ball out of dummy half. He had to catch it above his head. Watch this, couple of steps, boom. Straight to his centre. Nice little dummy, and, get some extra metres coming around.
It will. Perry White's back out in the field for Fingal Bay. He was pretty handy there at dummy half. So he might inject a bit of spice into the Fingal Bay side.
Yeah, and I'll give some credit to Toddy Harvey too. He's since he's been out there, he's definitely getting out and asking some questions, and he's having some tough carries. So shout out to Toddy Harvey in his 100th game.
Yep, one he will remember if they get up. Jeez, it's a hard one to say. Marlborough
Snap hook that.
Tell you what, difficult, because he's now kicking straight into that wind.
Yeah.
So it remains 24-22. About 23 minutes remaining in this grand final. This is A-grade Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League here on Bar TV Sports. So this game has still got plenty to offer.
It's getting nice and fresh in here too.
It certainly has.
Wouldn't mind a spare jacket if the producer's got one.
One laying around somewhere as we get back underway. And it'll be Warburton that takes it forward again.
Great carry. Redeeming himself. That's what you want from him. That's what you want from your props.
Very dark, low on the ground. That's Dan Carlton. As Josh Howarth will go for a run from dummy half. It's Harvey. Cheeky little run there, but Schneider, well, it's Perry White, sorry, that collared him. They go to the left side again. Here's Howarth. Gets away. That's a good run there from Kai Howarth.
That's a great run. This is a lot better from Shortland. They're up tempo. They're running onto the ball with some speed. Finding that quick play the ball.
Fingal Bay's just got to get the ball back. And here's Tahu now. Finds Armstrong. He's got a bit of... Well, he's kicked it in field. Glasson will go to take it. It's just gone anywhere. Tahu went up for it. And he must have got a hand to it because the referee's called knock on Shortland. And Fingal Bay will just get a turnover.
Yeah, look, and that's you know, it's not a bad result. It's not a great result either, but, you know, they're 25 metres out. Fingal Bay, they've got to work it out. Shortland's got a good opportunity to put some extra pressure on and, you know, to keep them on them because the last 5-10 minutes it's been Shortland's way.
Here we go again. Fingal Bay carting it up. Good strong carry there, but he's been pushed back to the 20. This is Scully. Earlier on, we've had 5 grand finals played today. Cardiff won TB 8-6 over West Walls End as Upton boots that downfield. Doesn't go very far. Carlton's there to field it. Aberglasslyn won TA 18-0. Here's LeBrock.
Oh, he's through. Go, Richie.
Show and go from LeBrock. Here's Redmond, fullback, almost away. They're making plenty of meters out of dummy half now, aren't they?
Yeah, mate, they are, and they seem to be picking on Fingal Bay's right edge where
Howarth with another big run. Glasson's there, last man in defence, gets him around the bootlaces.
Let it sing to the right.
Here we go now. It's Edmonds. Runs to the line, Tahu. Oh, big contact there.
Too much pressure on Tamana. Edmonds needed to let that go straight away.
Go to the short side again. Armstrong gives it to Howarth.
Great try.
Josh Howarth's over in the corner, and Shortland are back in front. 26-24 with the kick to come. This game has just been turned on its head.
It has, mate, and you know it's like we said at half time or just before. You know, it's just changing. It's always swinging from, the momentum swing is just really, really quick.
Josh Howarth will not score an easier try than that. Over untouched in the corner. Former Cardiff Cobra, there's 6 in this Shortland side.
There's the Devils fans.
Getting blown away.
Yep.
So, difficult kick for Marlborough here. Right on the chalk, you could say. It's Shortland back in front, 26-24. Fingal Bay, they led by 14 at one stage in this half. They haven't had much of the ball the last 10 minutes. It's all been Shortland. So Marlborough, as the ball comes off the tee. Some Fingal Bay supporters down in that corner. Wouldn't they be giving him some right now?
There's a couple of boys, I think. They're over where Waratah had their jungle.
Yep.
There's a couple of boys sitting on the fence there. I don't know if we can get them in screen, but they got a megaphone. You can see them there, just to the left of Marlborough. Them 3 boys that are sitting there. They've got, one of them's got a megaphone yelling out "lolly legs."
Marlborough strikes.
Oh, that's a great. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that looked all money. That
was that so close?
Yeah, I know. That dead set, he couldn't have done anything more there, Marbs. That was a great kick. Just didn't have enough guts into the wind.
So it remains 26-24. Shortland in front again. 18 minutes to play, or thereabout. Bryant will get us back underway. Fingal Bay just need the ball. So back underway. They kick it down to Tahu. And it'll be Baldock back on the field, charging on. Hasn't had many minutes of this game.
Oh, great contact from the 13 from the Bay.
That was Schneider. That's Redmond. And again there by Dooley and Schneider. Harvey at dummy half. They go the short side. Here's Marlborough. There's a play down the back.
I think if Shortland can have a look at their, if they can take someone in support like what they're doing now, or just a quick shift, they are going to get.
Well, here goes Howarth again. Every time he gets the ball, he makes a break. He stepped inside. He's going to score. Howarth throws it inside.
Why would you pass it?
He's over the line by Howarth. And
why would you pass it?
And now what have we got here? A penalty and Kai Howarth's down. I think he may have hurt an ankle here.
Is it there? Whose ball?
His shoulder. I think it's a Fingal Bay ball.
Oh, so he's just blown off time, has he? But look at this. It's second tackle. Just hold it, mate. You nearly score.
Well, he's hit the goalpost there.
Yeah.
So, pin the ear back. And, Edmonds
that's
couldn't
so
take
unlucky.
it. No. Will that prove costly? They're in front at the moment.
Oh, mate. We hope, for Shortland's sake, hope not.
This is not good for Kai Howarth.
But I think Shortland are on the right track there. Their Fingal Bay speed the line, like their defensive line's a little bit scattered. So, one of the defenders, the C or D defender, might be sprinting out the line. So I think if their front rowers can take some support and just, pop a little short ball, I think they'll have a bit of success there, or do what they just done and have a quick shift.
Well, Dennis the Menace is warming up on the sideline. As I say that, he stopped. Dennis
he needs to warm up a lot with them calves. He's got the world's biggest calves.
Well, no. Kai Howarth's going to stay out there. Well, we're back underway.
Oh, well done, Todd Harvey.
Yeah. Quick out of the first marker. So, Fingal Bay's just got to cart this up. They just need a ball set of 6.
Great shot, Chris Marlborough. Tough carry from the number 2. He's had an outstanding game as well.
This is Earl. Pops the pass out. It's gone to ground. I think Harvey got a touch to it. He could have a knock on. The referee's called it that way. So, lucky there.
What way is he going with it, Paul?
I think it's got to be a Fingal Bay feed. That's the way I saw it, but
we're
100 metres away.
The Shortland bench, Big Crutch and Dennis waiting to get back out there.
So Wilton will feed it for Fingal Bay. We're underway. We go the right side. Here's CU.
Oh, geez, they're really stepping it up. He's just doing some local folding. His weekly laundry, Chris Marlborough. He's going to have a whole highlight reel.
That's Earl taking it forward. And Howarth seems to be okay with that shoulder. Here we go here. I think that's the front rower back on Hodson.
Do you reckon Fingal Bay's fitness might be, letting them down a little bit, Paul? They've defended a fair bit.
Yeah.
They're making some good yards, in this set.
Well, it's possible. They haven't. Yeah, this is the first time they had a decent set of 6, and they're now up to Shortland's 40.
Now they can't put too much of a big kick in here because it might go out and end up Shortland with 7.
Wilton puts it to the sky. It's going down to Carlton's wing. He's just going to let it bounce. It's taken a turn. Redmond's got to chase. He's got a lot of work to do because the Fingal Bay boys are there. He's got plenty of work to do. And he gets
great
out. That's
work.
great work for Matty Redmond.
Great effort, Matty Redmond.
He was all odds to get tackled in goal there.
That was an awkward kick and great run there from the winger, Dan Carlton.
Superb job. And now it's the other winger, Howarth.
They're really stepping it up, Shortland.
This is Warburton.
Straighten up now, big fella.
Straightens up, and eventually he's tackled there from Dover, I think it is there.
Richard Faulkner's just come on.
So Faulkner back on the field, and here's
Dennis the Menace.
Tapaleo. So here we go again. Tahu finds Armstrong. He's in space here. Cuts around a couple. He's got a few in front of him, I should say. And the winger's there. Dover to wrap him up.
He had a steaming second row in Richard Faulkner on his inside. Just had a bit of few defenders in his way. Would have been unlucky. Would have been a nice ball if Richard got it.
Steaming Faulkner. No puns towards the Devils there.
No.
Get it? That's my bad dad joke for the day. So here we go. This is Hodson taking it forward. Just on the edge of the cricket pitch there. So here's Demar back on the field. Good carry. It's Shortland definitely muscling up now. Short pass to...
Oh, jeez. Marlborough again. Look at the 19s buckled him. Oh, that's great. Great tackle.
Upton, what can he do? Here's Schneider. Good hit there.
Nice there from 16. The big palm, and has he done a dummy spit? He has.
Knock on.
What's he thinking?
Well, he's just laid flat out here. I think it's Schneider on the ground.
Can we get a replay of that, Mr. Producer Man?
Liam, our
Have a look at this.
producer,
There's absolutely nothing wrong with this tackle. And just on the palm as he's coming off, he's had a fantastic last couple of minutes. Look at this short ball. Look at that. There's nothing wrong with that. He's just hitting him around the ball.
Yeah,
he just chucks the ball at him. Oh, now he's going to lay down with an injury. Hopefully he's all right. There's nothing wrong with him. But, the 16 had a few, errors.
Yep.
When he first went back on there, a bit of a drop ball and, tried to force an offload. But, credit where credit's due. He's turned it around. He's had some really strong carries. He's been really solid in defence, and props to him for keeping positive and helping the boys. I think he had a carry off the kickoff, and he made 20, 25 metres, which really helped Shortland go up the other end and score their try with Richie LeBrock.
Well, it's just dropped another 10 degrees here.
Yeah, it's absolutely freezing. If anyone lives by, just come on. I've got a massive blanket in the car too.
Ski suit, anything, some gloves. Sarah, if you're listening, she's probably still at work. No, she wouldn't listen to this. Back underway.
All right, Toddy Harvey trying to be sneaky.
So he's Talapeo taking it forward again. So it's been the big names that are lifted, isn't it? LeBrock, Marlborough.
Yeah, mate, it has, and Chuck Howarth in there, and and that's what you want. They haven't really gone to Tamana too much, which probably isn't a bad thing, because as soon as he gets the ball, they're all switching on. Tamana Tahu's got the ball, so that's not a bad plan.
Yeah.
But the Shortland boys, the senior players, have really stepped up.
Well, that's Howarth with the ball now. I bet you that shoulder's going to be very sore at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So that pass goes nowhere. It's the only blight on Harvey's game, and it's through the hands. Here goes Faulkner across field. Armstrong back in field.
Oh, that was nasty.
Puts the kick through.
Oh, that's a knock on.
And the referee's called play on.
That's got to be a knock on.
Well, Glasson gets away with it. Upton from dummy half. Shortland a bit staggered here as Dover comes in off his wing. Good run.
Good cover tackle from Dennis the Menace around the legs.
So they want to quick play the ball. Shaky pass to Wilton from Glasson, but they're going back to the left-hand side. This is Redmond now. Met heavily.
Johnny Armstrong.
Sam?
Sam. Get him mixed up.
That's his nickname, Johnny.
Yeah, I used to coach his brother, Johnny.
Here we go. This is
shock. What a shock.
And it's that man again.
Chris Barber, I just tell you what, he's just look at this. Look at this. He's just putting on a tackling clinic.
Last tackle now, and the defence has just been phenomenal from Shortland. That set of 6. It's a good kick. It's high. Great take. Great take from the winger. Well done, buddy. So it's Redmond now taking it back.
So a nice shift to this right edge would do nice here, I reckon, against these boys. Just quickly there, if you can have a look at this speed of the line off the Bombers. Look where their 6 is. Look where Upton is. I reckon if they do a nice little shift, look at that. Look at all that space, 20, 30 metres on the outside of him. So the winger's already back.
He's back, yeah. Harvey, another good run from dummy half.
Yes.
He links up with LeBrock. He's got space. He's got Howarth. Howarth links. Well, he's thrown it to Carlton out there. And
great tackle from the fullback. Great tackle from the fullback.
Carlton was napping there a bit. Anyway, LeBrock puts it on the toe. It's hit a defender, and it's in the hands of Fingal Bay. So lucky there for the Bomborers. Bowden Earl there with the ball. Carruthers back out on the field for Shortland. Trying to milk a penalty. It's not going to happen. This is Schneider. He's on his feet.
He's having a great game this 13, isn't he? He's tough and he's plenty of tackles. As this bloke, he's in a world of his own, isn't he?
Upton, yeah, he's had a blinder for Fingal Bay. Probably the best on field for Fingal Bay anyway, at least.
Yep.
Here we go, Dover off his wing again, helping the forwards
They need
out.
to work.
This is Scully with the ball. Good run. Fingal Bay now starting to get a bit more possession. Another kick over the top. And Redmond's there.
Great work, Matt Redmond.
Oh, good tackle around the legs. Buckled him there a bit. And he's up okay. Here's Howarth with another big run.
He's having a great last 10 minutes, isn't he? Last 10, 15 minutes. Howarth, he's been outstanding.
Could be his last game.
Oh, really? Is that your little inside goss?
Yeah, he's hanging in there, Kai.
I remember when he first left Lakes 5-6 years ago, he was retiring, and he's been captain coach twice. And
oh, Harvey's almost lost that. Carruthers dummy half. Here we go, LeBrock. Oh, field goal. He's had a crack. It's going to hold up. And that man Upton's there to catch
Danger.
it. If he gets around Howarth, which he does, he's got a bit of space. Faulkner's coming across.
And then in comes. Is that the pond back out there?
It is, Warburton.
That is. Welcome to my world, he says.
It's the number 17, Reece York.
Good carry, good tackle, good contact from Mitch LeBrock.
Here's Schneider again. The Bombora fans are getting very noisy in this corner.
Man.
Trying to wheel their team home. Rob Bryant kicks it downfield. There's no one
Needs
home.
to get onto that.
It's a good kick. Is it going to find the line?
Oh, well done.
Redmond there to field it, and the chase is pretty good.
Oh, 6 again.
Popped out there. Carlton at dummy half, had a little bit of a peek. Good defence there from Fingal Bay, up fairly quickly. Here's Carruthers on the cricket pitch there.
Great run, Crutch. Andrew Carruthers, good tough carry, mate.
So they go their right side. Here's Marlborough. Right on halfway in front of the Newcastle 100 Rugby League sign. Slow play the ball. There's probably about 4 minutes to go in this grand final. Here's Howarth again. Oh, offload. Here's Cook. Just inside the 40-metre zone now. Here's Warburton.
Forward, mate.
Goes across field. Almost gets through the line.
Oh, he's offloaded.
Was that Faulkner backing up there inside?
Yeah, mate, it was.
So they go to the left. Marlborough has a shot at field goal. And it's
missed it.
away.
Oh, 7 to go.
So is this a bit of the Terry Lamb effect here? It's 26-24.
I don't know what...
No, it's 26-20 all. Oh, I thought it was 26-24, but I'm just looking over the score. It's 26-26.
Yeah, no, I think they're wrong. I think
Well, we've got 26-24 here, and we're pretty sure that's right. So we'll see what Fingal Bay can do.
Yeah, that's going to play a big part, especially if they know if both coaches are going off the scoreboard. Obviously, they can't go off the monitor, but maybe would we be wrong? We wouldn't be wrong, would we?
Surely not. Surely not. It's a grand final. But stranger things have happened. As Scully makes a break. Scully's got one to beat. Redmond's there. Howard's there from behind. Armstrong helping out. He's still going, Scully. Is this the chance for Fingal Bay to win their first A-grade premiership? Wilton at dummy half. He's gone for a shot. It's over. We are a bit confused now.
This is the most bizarre thing I think I've ever seen.
So Fingal Bay have kicked a field goal. We've got the score at 26-25. And now we've got, on the scoreboard, it's got 26 all, but they've kicked the field goal, which makes it 26-27. We've changed it. So Fingal Bay are in front. I'm not too sure about that.
This is really confusing. We might have to go, where's the match official? Try to get someone to go down the match official in the middle of the field here.
Well, they've got their eyes glued to the game, just like, well, maybe we have. Maybe we've missed it, but... well, Fingal Bay 27, Shortland 26. Oh, and the fumble from the restart. It's gone backwards. Here we go. Less than 2 minutes to go. This is Glasson. Gets away from Marlborough. But Carruthers is there. Howarth around the legs. Wilton from dummy half. Here we go. Over halfway. No one wants to tackle him. Eventually the Brock says, come here, I'll take you. Perry White from dummy half. Good meters there. So 35 out Fingal Bay. Wilton. Upton. Inside pass. That's Earl. Oh. Upton again. Running to the line. He's through. Upton. Throws a pass.
Oh, shot the gate.
Dover's over. Fingal Bay have the grand final now. Heartbreak for Shortland. They fought their way back. And it's going to be another year as a bridesmaid for Shortland Devils. They can't believe it. Fingal Bay. Nathan Dover, the match winner. But Isaac Upton, take a bow.
Yeah, he's played really well. Isaac Upton, the 5'8", he's literally... Oh, he's won the game. He dead set. He's had his hand in every try, every point. And great, give credit to the number 2. He's had an outstanding game as well.
Okay.
But Isaac Upton, like you said, mate, take a bow. 3 points, Dally M, whatever you want to give him. Clive Churchill, like it's all coming your way. He's had an outstanding grand final.
All right, Newcastle Rugby League next year. The coaches, I'll be looking at Upton.
Oh, mate, no doubt. A few of them are. It's I'm pretty sure he was playing at Maitland. I think they said he signed. A couple of boys said they signed at the start of the year, and he said he just wanted to play with his mates back up home. So he's from the Bay. So he's
Well, Brian, the clock's off. They're already celebrating on the bench. And a few of the Devil supporters are leaving the ground. That's another year of heartbreak. This is unbelievable. They did so well to get back. Mate,
they did. I feel for Charlie and the boys. I've got a lot of close mates in the Shortland team, so apologise if there was any biased comments to pretty much for the whole game, but they done so well to get back into the game. They were down by 14. We've got 5 seconds left on our clock, but hey, we thought it was a draw as well, so who knows what's going on here.
To play. Yeah. Well, 5 points is the margin. A quick converted try is not out of the question.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure Jumpin' Dry Kai could outleap there.
There's a short kickoff, and it's taken safely there. That's Rob Bryant. Here we go. This is Schneider.
I'd run away from Marlborough too. He's been doing some folding.
Yep. It's been one of the standouts for Shortland. Slow play the ball. Normally happens this time of the match. It's Bowden Earl. He's also been strong for the Fingal Bay side. That's Dooley back out in the field there at dummy half. This is the number 18 arena. Tina's cousin. Here we go again. Dooley, no markers there. No.
I don't know. Shortland, I think they've just conceded a little bit here. You know, the speed of the line in all their D's gone. Just keep going, boys. You know, it's not over to the.
That's it until the hooter goes. The kick down into that corner. Howarth. He's gone back. He's got a bit of work to do. Surely he's not going to get out. No, they're there in numbers. Fingal Bay can smell it now. Great defence. And there it is.
There's full time.
Fingal Bay are the A-grade champions for 2017 with a 31-26 victory over Shortland. Well deserved for the Fingal Bay Bomboras. They looked out on their feet, but they've come back and I won't say they've snatched it because they played well.
Mate, they have. You know, they played really well, and you know they controlled. You know, Shortland they defended really well against Tuanatahu, and I'm sure a lot of these boys will be like stoked to shake his hand and feel privileged to play against the bloke, but. You know, they done really well. Scully had a fat game. He had a really good game, the prop. And, look, the 13 there, the number 13 with the long hair, he did not stop all day. He tackled hard. He ran hard. You know, credit where credit's due. You know, Fingal Bay played really well, on the back of Isaac Upton. And, credit as well for Shorty. You know, they showed a lot of character in coming back and, reducing the scoreline, and it's just unlucky. You know, there's only one winner in the grand finals, which sucks. And I've been on the bad end of a few. So 2 in a row recently, actually, last year and the year before. But Shorty can hold their heads high. They played well. They didn't stop.
Yep, so that's the end of proceedings here at Number 1 Sports Ground. It's been a massive day. I hope you've enjoyed it. Wherever you are in the world, or if you've been at the ground streaming it, it's been a spectacular day. Fingal Bay win their first A-grade premiership, 31 points to 26 over Shortland. We're just about done here. Any final words, Dave?
No, mate, no final words. Like I said, congratulations, Fingal Bay. Commiserations go to Shortland Devils and my good mate Charlie and the boys that are there. Keep your heads up. You've all played really well. It was just unlucky.
Well,
but, that's about it.
Well, that's about it. Thanks to Liam, our producer, Steve, the cameraman, Kerry earlier on in the day, Luke on the sideline, Dave, Tom earlier on in the day, Nilso.
Don't thank Tom yet. We'll thank Tom tomorrow if he puts in a good performance tomorrow.
Greg Digby and Gabby Miller, they've all done a great job to make this coverage what it is on Bar TV Sports. So we hope you enjoyed it. Fingal Bay are going to celebrate long and hard into the night.
Plenty of glassings in the Ocean Breeze Hotel.
Fingal Bay 31, Shortland 26. It's Paul Arundel and Dave Dryden signing out from Bar TV.
If I could just ask the Fingal Bay Shortland group to come over to the presentation area, please. We'll get that out of the way.